It's been a fantastic insight, I have to say. I think we all know the tangible benefits that US multinationals bring to Ireland, the investment, the jobs and the expertise. What's probably less known is what the impact on the SME environment, which is the lifeblood of the Irish economy. What we've seen here is SMEs that have really embraced the technology and the innovation that is available, the research institutes. SMEs actually are spawned from multinationals, people have left, and from the research institutes. So it's been a fantastic acknowledgement of what's happened in this space, and the entries certainly bear witness to that.
So the project with Aerogen is really about inhaled insulin. You can imagine diabetics around the world have to take insulin that's taken currently by injection. This is a new inhaled form of insulin. The US link is indeed with Dance Pharmaceuticals and Aerogen. This has resulted in a few patent applications which are rolling through. It's resulted in this novel technology with increased efficiency, and that's now moving out into clinical trials where the proof of the pudding will be in the eating. Does it really work in the diabetic patients? But a really interesting combination of a pharmaceutical company with a really advanced novel technology for how you make inhalable drugs.
So Elementary Health have a really nice collaboration going with Procter & Gamble P&G. This goes back some 15 years and it really relates to Elementary Health's expertise in probiotics, and they work together with P&G using Elementary Health's skill set and expertise to mine for particular probiotics that would be helpful and therapeutic in terms of irritable bowel syndrome, which is a really unpleasant and chronic disease that affects about 10 to 15% of the population.
Kinesis Health is a very interesting startup. It's addressing an interesting commercial opportunity, but also addressing a very significant societal issue. And so what that technology is really doing is using gait analysis or movement analysis to predict falls. And with Kinesis and wearing this technology, clinicians are able to monitor patients and get an early indication of issues with patient mobility, and then have an intervention, therapies that can assist physiotherapy, that can assist patients and reduce those injuries that are so traumatic for an elderly patient.
NPM Durance was a very nice project from out of LIT in Limerick. What they were doing was working on these what we call solid state drives, which is essentially the memory that's in a lot of your computers today. And as we know, those devices are becoming much more complex. In fact, in this year of Moore's Law, where we celebrate 50 years of Moore's Law, that particular law is driving the density and the complexity of these memory devices. And what LIT were able to do was able to extend the life of these devices by deploying a machine learning technique to be able to predict how to make that device live longer.
So ResMed actually recently acquired an early stage Irish company, Biancamed. And ResMed is a US corporation that is now bringing this technology forward internationally. The project involves non-contact respiratory monitoring. What they're really doing is putting a sensor into the bedroom and be able, in a non-contact way, measure breathing through a night's sleep, and turning that into, I would say, a life improvement, so a wellness product, but also creating a product that has significant implications for health.